So I'm assuming they must have taught you how to be a dumbass. So, cause you was a daddy's girl. I'm a daddy's girl. Well, daddy's girls become dumbass like mama's boys on titty sucking. It's nothing wrong with that, but at the end of the day, you gotta know when to get off the titty and stop being a daddy's girl, cause that's all y'all problem is now, and that's why y'all enabled. That's y'all crutch. And sometimes the Most High have to take a crutch away from a bitch to make them stand on their own 2 feet. But you do not want your crutch to be taken away and be broke. Because then it would be kind of sad that you got to come back to the person that you was trying to mistreat for help when that person was coming to y'all for help and was being respectful and added to your community in good positive lighting. Wish that y'all envy that. But then you gotta do it too. So bitch, but the thing about y'all doing it and me, I'm not gonna want your light because I'm comfortable in my own. But you still gotta work on your own light. But y'all was leading these programs to teach that, but couldn't teach it. So who was the hypocrite? So all these years, all y'all known is to copycat other people's lives and kill them. That's probably why a lot of people done died. Because motherfuckers wanted to beat them so bad and copycat it, and they couldn't understand it, and they wanted to have the number one thing in the world. It had the most respect of the community, but bitch was still stealing and robbing and covering shit up. Am I telling the truth? Because if I'm telling a lie, I kind of sort of know that I'm telling the truth, because shouldn't shit shut down if I was telling a lie? Right? Wouldn't y'all think that? If a person's telling the truth, that means that some shit would never get shut down because you telling the truth, right? Then you would have a lawyer to sue me, not me. And then you wouldn't be blocking me to suing you. So, and then you wouldn't have to steal. You wouldn't have to take. You wouldn't have to, yeah. So, what's T? It's called logic over here. And what people always speak is being transparent. And then it's kind of funny how people was like, be blessed. You want me to be blessed, but you cursing my blessing. Wish that my blessing is my enlarged territory that you don't want me to have. But you still want to ride around and watch me, but trying to still be grandiose. I know you can't keep up with the shit you doing. It's too much to focus on. I know you going crazy mentally because you trying to keep up with the Joneses. And you can't. And then you wanted to be a fake ass gangster. Thought you was going to get your hands dirty and get away with it. Boom, no. Your hands can't even get... Look, bitch, my hands get more dirtier than yours and I ain't even got to do nothing. So what's real? And I've been trying to tell y'all ain't want to listen because y'all couldn't believe. Who speak in tongues? Who speak like that? Who do this? Oh, I thought if you believe in God, that means you're supposed to trust him. I believe and I trust them. It's just that y'all kept putting shit in my way like now to paint another picture. To make yourself look good to the fuck niggas. Exactly. That's why I say I'm gonna do. I took that class at Fortune, the theater class, and I really am gonna go hard in that because I want to be a storyteller. I want to tell stories where it's though it's fun, it's vibrant, it's free, and it's real. But you can see the beginning, the middle, and the end. And I could give you one right now. So let me tell y'all something. So in the beginning, I had met these people. The people were so fucking cool. And the first time when I left Philadelphia and I left Baltimore and I was on a journey ride with my brothers, them coming from Atlantic City to back to Baltimore. And I seen this city. And the city was so beautiful with the from the highway. And I'm like, what city is that? They was like, oh, that's New York. New York. I mean, they said that was Philly. You know, you got to rewind that back too. But that was Philly. And I was like, oh, one day I'm going to go there. So we riding. And we get back. And I'm like, all right, hell broke loose. The same people. The same family, the same envy, except for this time it wasn't a brother, it was the mother. So I said, fuck it, let me get up and go. So I ended up going to the hospital to get a ticket. The hospital was always my scapegoat out of Baltimore or out of a situation when I wanted to get transferred. And people caught on to my stories. So what they did is they tried to stop. So make a long story short, I ended up in Philadelphia. I started coming and when you was getting high, you smoking like bitch. I'm talking about whoo, putting boulders and all kinds of shit on there. And then I just said, you know what, I'm gonna get it. So I went in the house. It was nothing but men, all gangster men. Like it was like 25 men in one house, bunk beds all over the place. Rob Peter the PayPal type situation. And then we had to stand in line up, going down the streets and all kinds of things like that. And I'm like, why am I doing this? But I had to lie to my grandmom to get my ass back to Baltimore because I'm like, Grandma, they about to hurt me. And I'm like, I'm not letting them people hurt me, so I need to be safe. So come on home, get your ticket. So I did that, but mind you, I still wanted to get high too because I wasn't done with getting high. At that time, I'm young. I'm only 20-something years old. Like my late 20s. So I ain't finished yet. I don't even know how to stay clean because at the end of the day, I ain't looking to be clean. Bitch, I just want to get an understanding of what makes me keep doing the things that I'm doing and be nosy. I found that out. So now it works if you work it, so you got to keep coming back. All right, cool. Then I start looking at people talking about, oh, I'm Muslim, but then you're doing slimy shit, so I don't trust that either. So look. So the shit add up over and over again. But to make a long story short, at the end of the day, I said, look, it's time for move on and better yourself. So this is what I did and this is where I came at. Now I'm here in New York trying to do a better place, but then you still got to hurt us. But at the end of the day, my spirit still get lifted. At the end of the day, I have a relationship with the Most High. At the end of the day, I can't be mad at the destiny that the God put me in to better my life. Until this day, I'm still not using drugs. I smoke marijuana, but which they said is not a drug. But then these people still try to paint that is a drug because you still got closed-minded people that still don't know the mall is open and people are shopping in other people's malls. But they have a limited people in their mall that goes to the wrong stores. So at the end of the day, you still got to believe in the Most High. Y'all have a great day.